Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I'm Ila Susan with the news. First, the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India-Brazil trade is not just a figure but a reflection of trust. Union Minister of State Nimuben Jayantibhai Bhambania says national education policy lays foundation for self-reliant and developed India. Union Health Minister J.P. Nadda launches tetanus and diphtheria vaccine. And Veja Vienna bags the senior title at Angami Wrestling Championship 2026. And now the news in detail. India and Brazil exchanged several agreements in different areas, including digital partnership, cooperation in rare earth and critical minerals, MSME and coastal sector in New Delhi today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President of Brazil, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, held bilateral talks in New Delhi. During the meeting, they reviewed the entire gamut of bilateral relations. The two leaders exchanged views on regional and global issues of mutual interest, including cooperation in multilateral fora, reformed multilateralism, global governance and issues concerning the Global South. In his joint statement, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India-Brazil ties have strengthened under President Lula's leadership. He added that India-Brazil trade is not just a figure but a reflection of trust. The Prime Minister expressed happiness that India and Brazil are working on establishing a center of excellence for digital public infrastructure in Brazil. He said that bilateral collaboration in the field of technology and innovation holds significance not only for both countries but also for the entire Global South. Modi said that the agreement on critical minerals and rare earths is a major step towards building resilient supply chains. He also said that cooperation in the defense sector is also continuously growing, terming this as an excellent example of trust in each other and also strategic synergy. The Prime Minister further said that they will continue to strengthen this win-win partnership.
Climate resilient in agriculture, प्रिसीजन फार्मिंग और बायो फर्टिलाइजर जैसे क्षेत्रों में हमारा सहयोग दोनों देशों की फूड सिक्योरिटी को मजबूत करेगा.
The Union Minister of State for Consumer Affairs, Goods and Public Distribution, Nimuben Jayantibhai Bhambania, said that under the leadership of Narendra Modi, the education policy, or the NEP, has been introduced with a strong emphasis on transforming India's education system. Addressing students at Government Primary School in Kuda Village, Dimapur, the minister highlighted that the NEP promotes holistic and skill-based education with special focus on teaching in the mother tongue. She said the system has been designed to ensure children become self-reliant and acquire skills relevant to employment. She further stated that the central government has taken significant steps to improve the learning environment in primary schools across the country by ensuring access to clean drinking water, proper sanitation facilities, toilets, and other basic infrastructure. Emphasizing the role of education in nation building, the minister remarked that the children of the country are the makers of India's destiny and that education remains the nation's greatest strength. She added that India is undergoing rapid transformation and moving steadily forward, with youth power set to lead the journey forward toward a developed India. Later, the minister visited Konoma village in Kohima, where she interacted with village functionaries and also other stakeholders, discussing local development initiatives and community participation in government programs. Moving on, Union Health and Family Welfare Minister Jagat Prakash Nadda today launched the tetanus and diphtheria vaccine at the Central Research Institute located in Kasauli in Solan district. On this occasion, the Union Minister said that the Central Research Institute Kasauli has played a significant role in the invention and development of indigenous vaccines. He appreciated the efforts of the institute in developing the vaccine. He said that India has achieved remarkable milestones in the the field of healthcare and pharmaceuticals, with a special contribution from the Central Research Institute in Kasoli. NADA said that this indigenous vaccine is an important step towards realizing Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of making Atmanirbhar Bharat in the health sector. The health minister said that India is known as the pharmacy of the world, and the universal immunization program is the world's largest immunization program. To strengthen this program, the Central Research Institute, Kasoli, will supply 5.5 million doses by April of 2026. A two-day soybean festival under the theme From Field to Feast, celebrating our soybean legacy, commenced yesterday at Agri-Expo in Chumukedima. Addressing the gathering, Director of Agriculture, Sanuzo Nienu, described soybean as one of the most valuable leguminous crops globally, rich in protein and oil, and a vital contributor to food security. He emphasized that soybean not only serves as a high-protein food for human consumption, but is also a key component in livestock and poultry feed industries. Meanwhile, an exhibition stall showcasing soybean varieties, technologies, and value-added products was inaugurated as part of the festival. The festival was aimed to strengthen soybean production in the state, promote improved cultivation techniques, and to encourage value addition, truly taking soybean from farm to table while empowering farmers and boosting Nagaland's agricultural economy. And now let's go for a short break. Please stay with us.
पुलिस
मिस सीमा
जी
अभी पुलिस स्टेशन आई है। रुकिए वरना घर आ जाएंगे।
क्यों? लेकिन मैं
अकेले दूसरे कमरे में जाइए। आपका बेटा हमारे कस्टडी में है और आप डिजिटल अरेस्ट में हो।
डिजिटल अरेस्ट?
1 लाख दो, बच जाओगे।
इतने पैसे?
अच्छा ठीक है, एक लिंक भेजिए। अभी प्रोसेसिंग के लिए 30,000 दो, वरना बेटा जेल जाएगा।
जेल तो तुम जाओगे। तुम्हारा चेहरा रिकॉर्ड हो चुका है।
अरे?
डिजिटल अरेस्ट जैसा कुछ नहीं होता, ये सब फ्रॉड है। इसीलिए पैनिक ना करें। पुलिस, बैंक, आरबीआई इत्यादि के नाम पर आने वाले साइबर अपराधियों के फोन या वीडियो कॉल से सावधान रहें। उन्हें पैसे ना भेजें और तुरंत पुलिस में रिपोर्ट करें।
हेलो मम्मा।
आरबीआई कहता है
जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
And welcome back. The 40 hours mediation training program organized by Nagaland State Legal Services Authority under the aegis of Mediation and Conciliation Project Committee, or the MCPC, Supreme Court of India, began today in Kohima. Principal District and Sessions Judge Kohima Mezivola D. Terrier underscored that mediation is an ongoing movement in the country. Terrier highlighted that mediation is part of a broader family of alternative dispute resolution mechanism for reducing caseloads and enhancing access to justice while maintaining its focus to pre-litigation. Highlighting an advantage of mediation, she mentioned that as per Mediation Act of 2023, under Section 7, it empowers courts and tribunals to refer disputes to mediation at any stage. Altogether, 26 learned counsels are participating at the mediation training. In more state news, the 54th edition of the Angami Sports Association Wrestling Meet 2026 concluded yesterday at Kochejia ground in Kohima. 27-year-old Kesha Salio Pioneer from Northern Angami Sports Association emerged as the champion in senior category, followed by Nitongulia Kutsu of Southern Angami Sports Association in second place. Menyo Krizo Meta clinched the title in under 15 wrestling category and was awarded with a cash prize. The Angami Sports Association awarded champion with a cash prize of 2.6 lakh rupees, along with a plot of land at Chumukedima, sponsored by Tepuleho Pusa and family of Visema village. Cash prizes were also given away to the second, third, and fourth winners. Earlier, MLA Kevipudi Sopier, the chairman of DPDB Kohima, and Getositio Sekose, director of the Youth Resources and Sports, graced the events as a special guest and guest of honor, respectively.
When you sit your yes note, can we put here to the law? The devil is all that is so not. under 15 도 위기고 뭐 reservist
Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan said that the Constitution of India derives its true strength when it reaches people in their own languages. He said this while addressing the release of the Constitution in Gujarati and Tamil languages, as well as the 8th edition of Legal Glossary from English to Hindi at Up Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi. He described the initiative as a significant step towards deepening constitutional awareness across diverse linguistic communities. Radhakrishnan also noted that Gujarati and Tamil are among the country's rich classical and cultural languages, carrying centuries of literary and intellectual tradition. The Vice President noted that the official translated version of the Constitution has been made available in Boro, Dogri, Santali and many other languages for the very first time. Also talking about the legal glossary, he underlined that the glossary is not just a reference book but an instrument of empowerment because it will allow citizens to know the Constitution in their mother tongue. The Vice President also highlighted that it will benefit the lawmakers, students, judicial officers, researchers, translators and also policymakers. Moving on to other news, Union Home Minister Amit Shah today laid the foundation stone for a new campus on the 10th Assam Police Battalion at Kachutoli in the Kamrup Metro District. Addressing a public meeting on the occasion, the Union Minister said that within 5 years, Assam would be an industrial hub of India. The centre also allocated adequate funds for the development of infrastructure in the state, the Union Minister informed. The Home Minister said that the law and order situation improved significantly in the state during the 10 years of the BJP rule, and also large industrial houses are now turning to Assam. The Union Minister criticized the Congress party for neglecting Assam during the government and informed the centre allocated over 15 lakh crore rupees for Assam during the last 10 years. Earlier in the day, the Union Home Minister attended the 87th Raising Day Parade of the CRPF as the chief guest in Guwahati. And now let's look at the weather reports.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 10 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 11 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 28 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 14 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 6 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 8 degrees Celsius. Pek had a maximum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 7 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
And to end the news, here's a recap of our top stories. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India-Brazil trade is not just a figure but a reflection of trust. Union Minister of State Himuben Jayantibai Bambania says the national education policy lays foundation for self-reliant and developed India. Union Health Minister J.P. Nadda launches tetanus and diphtheria vaccine. And Kesha Salyo Pinyana bags the senior title at Angami Wrestling Championship 2026. Yes, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.